YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. I'm about to head out of town, spend some time with some family, so I was going to throw some 2v2s in here for you all to watch while I was gone. This one's going to be a Dwarf Greenskin versus 2 Empire players, so this should be interesting. Dwarf and Greenskin, a very unlikely alliance, but an interesting one if you combine the two. Empire, of course, has tons of options. Look at this. Got a couple of regiments of renown there. What are the name of these idiot flagellant units? I'll find out. Let's see. So looks like the 2 Empire players. Everybody's kind of deployed separately of each other. Got a giant back here for the Greenskins, Biggins and Black Orcs up front, Goblin Archers, a couple of Orc Boar Boys. One's a Biggin, and then there's a Doom Diver. The rockets are already firing away. Rockets do pretty good damage. They're just not real accurate. Dwarfs have a cannon. Gyro Bomber is an odd pick. Here's another cannon. Let's see, Longbeard, great weapon, Longbeards, great weapon. Okay, so tons of Longbeards and miners with blasting charges up front. Quarrelers with great weapons. Don't typically think these guys are a good pick, but a lot of people really seem to like it because it says great weapon. Thorgrim Grudgebearer here. He does not have his special ability buffs, though, which is interesting. The rockets are going to absolutely pound the dwarfs here if they don't do something about this, because their cannons aren't going to do a whole lot of damage to the rocket batteries very quickly, whereas the rockets are likely to do considerable amounts of damage to his infantry if given the time. But we'll see. Maybe the cannons will get lucky shots and destroy one of these guys. Doom Diver should be firing as well. It is. It doesn't have any kills yet. It's probably because it's targeting the rocket battery. Missed shots, though, from the Doom Diver will be pretty dangerous. We got the Tattersouls and the Sigmar's Sons here. Let's see what else is up here. Great Swords, Halberds. Same thing in the back. Halberds, Empire Knights, Demigriffs with Halberds. Great Swords, no big surprise there. Swordsmen, Great Swords. Spearmen with shields. General of the Empire, looks like he's on a horse. And then over here we've got a Feral Manticore up already from an Amber Wizard on foot. Interesting that they're on foot versus the Dwarfs and the Greenskins. It's an odd way to pick it. I wouldn't think that this Empire army really wants to engage that Greenskin army over there. I think that the Greenskin army holds most of the infantry advantages here. The Rockets starting to get some work done, but the Greenskins are going to pull back, let their Doom Diver come forward and do some firing, I'm assuming. Yeah, they still got their Doom Diver catapults there. Cannons are taking some damage. You see general damage all over the Dwarf infantry because the rockets spread it out. But the rockets here are doing much better versus the cannons than vice versa. Got a mortar here too. These units have really nice special effects. Mortars can be very useful against the dwarfs because their cannons don't tend to be great versus them, and they do pretty good damage and they're not very expensive. Rockets are simply a more expensive version of the mortars. So I would say that the Greenskin and the Dwarf here are taking quite a bit of flogging from the artillery there. 23 kills on the rockets isn't bad. And then let's see how this rocket battery is doing. 26 kills on that rocket battery. 22 kills on the cannon, though. 21 kills here. And then the Doom Diver is only 13. It's been moving around some. See if it keeps firing. So yeah, there's going to be quite the artillery duel here, apparently. Let's fast forward. Yeah, I mean, the Greenskins and the Dwarfs are taking a pretty serious shellacking from all this artillery. There's times when you can kind of wait out an artillery barrage, and then times when you can't. Look at this. This Longbeard is almost dead. Miners with blasting charges, significant damage up front. The cannons are almost gone. So yeah, the anti-infantry artillery here for the Empire was a better investment, apparently, than the cannon artillery for the Dwarfs, or the Doom Diver artillery for the Greenskins, apparently, which is wavering. The rockets, though, really should have been targeting more of the Greenskin infantry, I think. I can understand them wanting to get the Doom Diver off the field. This Great Sword's getting hit by the cannons pretty good there. Let's fast forward and see what happens in this engagement. What are we going to get here? A net of Emmentalk on the Dwarfs to slow their advance. That was, I guess, useful because he's got a steam tank here firing away. The gyrocopter's getting picked off by a steam tank. So a gyrocopter is going to end up being a big waste. The gyrocopter is really, or the gyro bomber I should say, is not really a good pick ever, unless you're going to use it in campaign. And it's just, the bombs are quite strong, but if you think about it, it's got 11 bombs. The standard gyrocopter has 3 gyrocopters with 2 bombs each, so that's 6 bombs. So you get all those bombs plus more unit models and, you know, a better gun with the brimstone gun. The gyro bomber is just never hardly cost effective, so, and you can see there it got routed away quite easily. Now, without any foot skirmishers here, this giant has the potential to do some huge damage to the Empire infantry here. So let's see what he does. Feral Manticore's coming over. Is he going to go all the way back? Yeah, he's going to go back for the damaged Doom Diver, which is almost out of ammo, so this is kind of a waste of time from the Manticore. Tattersouls get into combat, and they're getting kills at an amazing pace. But they're up against a lot of archers here, too, that I'm not sure why they're in there. But, I mean, they are getting a lot of kills, but they're also dying. Black Orcs moving around the flank, so the Empire here potentially going to get hammered. This Giant here has already racked up 25 kills. If the Biggins can shield the Giants from the Demigryph Knights with Halberds, that's going to be huge. And the Halberds are going to go for the archers. If they pile onto them with the Boar Boys and the Black Orcs, should be able to do something, but we'll see. Demigryph Knights are free for now. Dwarfs keep getting hit with the net of Amantok. But again, though, since there's no foot skirmishers, not going to be the biggest deal. 67 kills on the mortar. The rocket battery's out of ammo. This one's out of ammo as well. Let's see, Tattersouls only 55 kills, so probably not worth it. And they were up against fairly weak infantry there, too. The Giant's taking some pretty significant damage from the Greatswords here. But he's also doing some pretty significant work. Doomflock being used on the Giant, and also some of these other units. It'll do more to the Biggins. It'll do very little to the Giant. Black Orcs getting in here, so these Greatswords are in trouble. And the Empire Knights are getting beat, but the Demigryph Knights with Halberds, on the other hand, are now free to start doing a lot of work. We need to spot where the Greenskin leader is at. War Boss right here. Yeah, he's in trouble. The War Boss dies, I'm pretty sure that most of the rest of the Greenskin units are going to follow suit. And then for the Dwarfs over here, they're getting into headlong fights with great swords and other stuff, so they're going to just get wrecked. And then the Manticore is going to seal their fate. So, yeah, it looks like Dwarfs and Greenskins not really getting it put together here. These poor Dwarfs. Demigryph Knights with lances. Oh, they don't have a chance. And a steam tank. The Dwarfs have very little chance against the steam tank. The cannons have to shoot at it. And the steam tank is a very brutal unit to use against Dwarfs if you use it right. As long as you can keep it away from their Thunderers, you're good to go. Yeah, the Giant and the Black Orcs, very capable units, but it's going to be questionable as to how much more they can get done without the support of the War Boss. And then the Demigryph Knights with Halberds got a really nice charge into all these boars. And there's another Empire Knight that's regrouped here. Halberds nearby for support. One Black Orc got routed with only 32 kills. So that's very unfortunate for the Greenskins. Giant has 88 kills. Not too bad. Most of that was on Greatswords. It's not cost effective yet, but it's doing alright. Thorgrim Grudgebearer in here fighting against the Empire. Like I said, the Dwarfs not going to be a good match going head to head with Empire infantry. Steam Tank is racking up the kills after having gotten rid of a gyro bomber that wasn't brought back once it came back from routing. So lots of mistakes in this battle. So watch the units that are routing, watch your army picks, and then once you find yourself in a battle like the Greenskins and the Dwarfs did here, you got to assess your situation. Sitting back and taking the artillery fire was definitely not going to work in your favor. But at the same time, the Dwarfs were faced with having to attack an Empire player who had vastly superior infantry, which is, you know, that's always kind of trouble. That's why I think the gyrocopters with brimstone guns would have been a great pick. They could have really harassed the Empire army significantly because there was no foot skirmishers. So I think the Dwarf player definitely made a mistake by not bringing several of those and being able to use those to good effect. So right there, though, it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory for the Empire forces. Appreciate the guys who submitted it. Let's take a look at the kills here real quick and see who did. Yeah, I mean, Mortar got 71 kills. Rocket got 47 kills. The Light Wizard got 116 kills. Must have done some pretty nice spell work there that I didn't catch because that's pretty insane for a Light Wizard. Let's see over here. Boris Todbringer, that's cool. You don't see him around too often. Empire Captain, Amber Wizard. 116 kills on the Tattersouls, really? They didn't seem like they had that many when they died. Maybe they just kept on going. I don't know. 142 on the Demigryph Knights. The Empire Knights, one of them did okay-ish, and the other one didn't really turn out. Sigmar's sons didn't really do all that much either. The Dwarfs just got pooed on here for the most part, other than this cannon picking up 2 chevrons worth of kills on great swords. And then the Greenskins here, just not enough effectiveness out of these black orcs. They've got to do a lot more hitting. 108 kills on the Giant, not bad. He got quite a bit of work done. And again, the Empire made a vast mistake by not bringing more foot skirmishers. They're lucky that the Greenskins didn't make them pay for that with more monsters. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this one. I'll be back with more online battles. Appreciate those of you who are viewing and enjoying. Be back with more. Like I said, just wanted to pick up on some of these 2v2s because I don't play them. So when viewers submit them, it's not that I don't want to play them. I just don't get a lot of time for it. When viewers submit them, I like to try and show them from time to time, regardless of like the skill level in it or whatever. I just like you all to see some 2v2s and kind of see how people play. It gives you a chance to learn whether you'd like to do something different, whether you would change anything, and yeah, it just tries to make it fun. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out. I'll see you all soon.